Morning everybody. We'll show you the handicap of having steel track machine doing a clearing job, working both sides of this private driveway. So we got to go back and forth on occasion. This is what I came up with. I ripped a couple cedar logs so the Prime Tech can jump the driveway. 12 has no problem, but it just doesn't have enough power to keep up with Prime Tech, so it just kind of sits. But before we get started, I wanted to show you guys how we came up with for crossing back and forth. Not quite. Go another couple feet and then I got to take this one, slide it up there. I'm gonna set you guys up on a time lapse because I look at this pile with the fact that not just the Prime Tech being here, but the 12 being here. This pile doesn't look intimidating at all, but can you imagine if you had to come through this with a chainsaw and a little tiny rented chipper? Yeah, wouldn't be much fun. All handwork? No thank you. So I'll show you guys the finished product, and he comes through and he mulches up the stumps. People were asking about that before. He'll grind the stumps down to ground level, or a little bit more, you know, with his magic. Stump be gone. So I'm guessing that this pile is going to take us, it's more than a logging truck's worth of stuff here. I'm going to say less than an hour. So sit back, enjoy. I'll show you guys the finished product of what the Prime Tech leaves for mulch. People say DCR or knives leaves a finer finish. We'll see. So Andy's loaded up and he's gonna check the weight. Got these pods back here. Air pressure lifts those up. That's how he checks his weight. He's got it set on the trailer, on the dolly. And he's got it set up here. I'll show you guys how he does it. I need you to run the scales. Somebody wanted to know how your scale system works. So I'll have you explain it.
Right now I can go 18,000 on the front bunk because this thing has got 11,000. This puts a lot of weight on it. I can go 18 and 26. I lift them up until they bleed out, then I drop them. We're at just 10, 4, maybe just above 10. I'm at 18 right now. So I maxed out 34,000 pounds on the front driver. I'm allowed normally 500 pounds of leniency. A log truck, they give you 1,500 pounds of leniency. But I can't be over 80,000.
Yeah.
I hear them pop back there. They popped. Call that a pop-off valve. Now I'm sitting right at 26, 14 and 12. Isn't that back there? So, or about the max that I can take back there. So we're sitting right at 80,000.
Left one log, two log, three log.
Almost cleaned it up.
All right, thank you. Hopefully you guys can hear all that. His old truck, mechanical injection pump, he had to crank up the throttle pretty high to get the hydraulic pump to do what he wanted. But this one, he just bumps up to high idle, like 1,000 RPM, and runs that loader arm just fine. So the truck, empty, with the dolly on it, he weighs just shy of 40,000 pounds. So he can put 40,000 pounds worth of logs on there. Some people don't understand that, but we're weight limited at 80,000 pounds. That truck, everything's heavy duty about that sucker. It could definitely haul more than what he does. Power wise, brake wise, differential wise, everything about it, he could do quite a bit more. Just that's the way the rules are in this state and in this country, more or less. There's some exemptions to it, but so that's about 40-something thousand pounds worth of cedar right there. I don't know how many loads hauled off this job, but we'll go up here and I'll show you guys the finished product of what V-belt mulched up here. You can see all this is cleared through there. This is our third time on this place. It used to look quite a bit different. None of this was here. This is all trees, that shop, pig pen, everything. A little shaky. I'm filming on my phone because GoPro's not very good. Anybody's got a recommendation for something to replace a GoPro 7, let me know. But mulched her up in, it was a little bit over an hour, hour 20. But this is what the Prime Tech's leaving behind. Every once in a while he gets a couple of bigger things, but most part, pretty clean mulch. I go through with the excavator if he's mulching a big pile. Thick stuff, you know, gets stuck under the bottom of it and you just can't get to it. So I'll go and just kind of finger through it a little bit and pull out the bigger chunks, and he'll get those cleaned up because I think they want to put a little bit of an orchard right here. So a couple people requested the scales and what the mulch looks like, but down here, look how nice this looks. Again, that is carbides, FAE head. No biggie. No knives at all. Well, here's a rough draft of this area over here. Taken out, I don't know, a dozen more trees. Try and help with the fire issue, but look at the view. It's a bummer these the property lines right there where all those oaks are, else they can make even bigger view. But we'll sneak over here to the neighbors, and they have an outstanding view. I know them. He watched my videos. That'd be funny if he commented and called me out. But I just wanted to show you guys the cool view before we roll out for the day. Yeah, that tree, that tree, that tree, that tree. I don't think that one goes. We got quite a few. Well, hello everybody. We're on a camera that actually works now. I'm on a Canon G7X. I think this is a Mark II. This is what a lot of the guys, I think, in the business of YouTube world that do this vlogging stuff full time, use. A camera like this, it's got a little flippy up and down screen so I can look at myself talk. It's pretty nice, but it's not very durable for out there in the woods, and I don't really want to leave this one, I'm greased up. I don't want to leave this one sitting on a tripod out in the middle of nowhere where Primetech might mulch it up. But the GoPro, I think it's on its last leg. I did an update on it last week, and it seemed to fix the glitching and the freezing, but it's gotten worse. And I'm going to do one last ditch effort. The memory card had like 20 gigs worth of free out of 128. So I'm going to try clean slate, clean the memory card out, and see if that helps it. If it doesn't, if you guys have a recommendation on a good, durable camera, I know DJI has just come out with a GoPro, something that looks even more bad than a GoPro. More bad, Larry, not bad as in terrible. But close out this video, guys. People wanted to see the final product. They say that carbides don't leave a quality finish. Yeah, they do. I got no problem with the quality finish that the Primetech or the Lamtrack or the Takeuchi with the FA head on it. I think they all do quality work. Yes, knives do quicker work in certain areas, but we just got too much rock around here. Certain jobs, we will use the DCR head that is on the Lamtrack that just sits at the house. There's a 6125 Lamtrack, the old school style, steel track, not that new skid steer rig, which apparently, word on the streets is not getting the best reviews, which is kind of a bummer. That one-armed skid steer rig, a lot of hype on that machine. I thought it was pretty sweet. It's pretty pricey, but I guess they ain't holding up for them people. And this video was kind of based on recommendations or something that people were asking about in the comments. So if you guys want to see something, if I'm doing a video on this truck and you guys want to see a little tidbit about something, if it's not, you know, something weird, I'll go ahead and show it. I'll put it in another video. The comments, I read them all, but most of the time there's just so many questions and I can't write back to everybody. I just don't have that kind of time. I wish I did, but I like to answer them in these videos. So if you guys have a question in the comments, I try to address it in here. Or if you want to see something, I try to make a video out of it, or throw it in a video if I can. So Andy with the scales, the reason why he does the air scales is he's old school. That's what his old truck had, and I'm sure the truck before that, it had the same set on there. So he just, old habits die hard. That truck, aside from the truck itself, he bought all of that brand new. So he custom ordered it the way he wanted it, and he ordered the air scales, which is nice. They've been accurate for him compared to, he just finally got an iPhone. But the air scales, old technology, you just got to climb down and check it. That's pretty much the only thing that stops you. I'm pretty sure if you got a updated electronic one, you could probably see a digital readout, maybe even on your phone, but definitely up on the top, so it'd probably save him quite a bit of time. But again, he's old school. He likes the air scales rather than the new age stuff, and I just thought I'd show you guys that. But tomorrow's video, I got another video I need to, Ken, 10K giveaway subscriber. I went and personally met up with him and gave him a care package for the 10K random comment giveaway. But it was a good time. I have that whole video to do, but tomorrow I'm going to use the 04 and do some gooseneck hauling. I think you guys will like that. But we're going to end this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit them buttons, like, comment, and subscribe. Most definitely hit the like button. Whoa, we beat 25,000 subscribers. I completely forgot. It's going up and down quite a bit, so I don't know exactly where it's lying, but we are officially over 25K. So that giveaway of the Craftsman toolbox, that will come soon. And just so you guys know, the G56 is now in its final resting spot inside this truck here. Yes, sir, Bob. Delete plates, I did a little custom something right here. Not the best handiwork, but 20 minutes later, we got this thing deleted. And you know what? If you guys made it this far, comment, hell yeah, brother. We're in it till the end, and I appreciate you guys, but we're going to do this. It is, I think, after midnight. I'll be honest, it's after midnight. But there's a new exhaust on it. Just so you guys could be a part of this truck as it's going. Oh, and we'll just do this for you. See back there? One quick story before I go. Back in the day when I had my old 12 valve, I always let that sucker grid heat, warm up. Wait till that thing told me, go ahead, you can start it, buddy. Start it, let it idle for a little while. Yes, it is so much better on your engine to let it properly warm up. But after I lived in Wyoming for a while, and I really let it warm up out there, and it never seemed to actually get warm. Come back to California, wintertime. Obviously, if it's iced over, I'm gonna let it warm up, but it's like, I'm gonna say 65, 70 degrees in here right now. She's warmed. She can be burping the throttle. We're gonna have fun with it. But hopefully you guys made it this far to enjoy a little 12 valve fumigating the bugs out of here. We gotta go. Thank you guys for watching. Later.